Okay, what is up, YouTube? Real Radic here. We have to talk about this, right? So, PlayStation Productions firing on all cylinders recently. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. So, the projects they have are Uncharted, which is out now in Europe. It's going to be out in North America this weekend. They have The Last of Us show, which is being made at HBO. They also have a Twisted Metal show starring Anthony Mackie. And they have a Ghost of Tsushima movie from the director of John Wick, Chad Stahelski. This is pretty much old news since we already knew about these projects, but this new one caught me off guard and I kind of have to talk about it. So yeah, if you like the video, give it a like. If you don't, give it a dislike. Subscribe, comment, it helps the channel. And yeah, let's get to it. So Uncharted director Ruben Fliescher, director of hits such as Gangster Squad, Zombieland, and of course, Venom, gave an interview to Digital Trends, and what he said caught me off guard. So our boy Ruben Fliescher says, quote, "I'm actually working on Jak and Daxter, a version of that for PlayStation, which I think would be really cool to bring to life." And that's it. That's all we have on this Jak and Daxter movie. It's just a small quote, but that small quote was enough for me to make this video. Tom Holland also mentioned Jak and Daxter in an interview, but he's just messing around. He was saying he wanted to make it like an A24 movie, so he's clearly not being serious. But the director saying he's working on a treatment for Jak and Daxter kind of threw me off guard, and I'm going to tell you why. So, to be frank, the Jak and Daxter franchise is pretty much dead right now. The last proper Jak and Daxter game came out in November 2009, and that was Jak and Daxter: The Lost Frontier. It was originally a Naughty Dog game, but they had to pass it on to another developer since they were too busy with Uncharted Drake's Fortune at the time. And that's the last time we've seen Jak properly in his own video game. Of course, he made tons of cameos throughout other games like PlayStation All-Stars, PlayStation Move Heroes, Astrobot, you get the idea. And that's why I'm kind of surprised that Jak and Daxter is getting a film treatment or TV treatment of some sort being worked on right now, because Jak and Daxter is not relevant in 2022. And to be clear, this is coming from Ruben Fliescher only. This isn't confirmed from Sony or PlayStation Productions. So this project may never see the light of day. We have to be realistic here. But if PlayStation Productions does move forward with this Jak and Daxter adaptation, it's definitely going to be the most intriguing for me personally. And this is coming from someone who isn't a Jak and Daxter fan. I was always more of a Ratchet & Clank and Sly Cooper fan than Jak and Daxter personally. With Ratchet & Clank and Sly Cooper, when they're being adapted into other medium, like a movie or TV show, you kind of expect them to be animated. And people would say the same about Jak and Daxter, and they are not wrong. But there is 5% of me that thinks that Sony and PlayStation Productions is just crazy enough to make this Jak and Daxter project live action. I personally hope that isn't the case. I don't think anyone wants to see a live action adaptation of Jak and Daxter, but if it's animated, then I'm here for it. But anyway, I feel like I should just cut it off here since we only have that one quote to go off of for this Jak and Daxter movie or TV show. We still don't know what it is really. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about this Jak and Daxter adaptation news. Do you want to see it? Do you not want to see it? One thing I should mention is that this could lead to a potential remake or a remaster of the original Jak game, so that's kind of exciting. But anyways, I should just end it there. Give the video a like if you liked it, give it a dislike if you didn't like it, comment, subscribe. I'm actually kind of curious what you guys think about this Jak and Daxter adaptation. I'm Real Radic, and that does it for me. Peace. Okay, we are not done here. My mistake. So when I was editing this video, I found another article and Ruben Fliescher actually talked more about this Jak and Daxter movie. In an interview with Games Radar, Ruben Fliescher actually commented more about this movie and talked about Tom Holland also saying he wants to make a Jak and Daxter movie. So I'm just going to read the quote. He says that he was forwarded an article about Tom Holland being asked about which movie he wants to make, and he says Jak and Daxter. So Ruben goes on to say, quote, "You know, Tom, someone told me that you want to make that movie. I'm actually trying to make it. So there's a possibility that we could partner again on that one, which I'm really excited about." End quote. Ruben goes on, he says he grew up with Jak and Daxter, always loved the games, blah blah blah. And he goes on to talk about his inspiration. Quote, "Similar to Uncharted, what makes Jak and Daxter so special is the buddy relationship at the center of it. They are a team, and they help each other out, and they make sacrifices for one another. And that is, I think, the key to a great comedy." It's a little funny to hear, but the two movies that kind of inspired the film adaptation of Jak and Daxter are Midnight Run and The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. End quote. The director also says, that they have, quote, hired writers who are in the process of writing the script, and that he's partnered with Naughty Dog and PlayStation in the development of the Jak and Daxter movie. So I just wanted to add this on into the end because I had no idea this was a thing, but it turns out this Jak and Daxter adaptation is actually being worked on. It's not just a hypothetical Ruben was throwing out there. He hired writers working on the script. He's working with Naughty Dog and PlayStation again. So it looks like Jak and Daxter is one of the 10 adaptations that PlayStation Productions is working on. And we'll see how this goes. We don't know if it's live action. We don't know if it's animated. But yeah, I just wanted to add this on here at the end. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace.